Namaste and welcome to another reading from Ashtavakra Gita. I'm continuing the thread from where I stopped. I'm reading chapter 18. In this chapter, Sage Ashtavakra delivers 100 verses of pure non-duality to King Janaka. Today I'll be reading from verses 29 to 50. Sage Ashtavakra continued, "He who believes he is a person is constantly acting, even when the body is at rest. The sage knows he is not a person and therefore does nothing, even when the body is in motion. The mind of the liberated one is neither troubled nor pleased. It is actionless, motionless, desireless, and free of doubt. The liberated one does not exert effort to meditate or act. Action and meditation just happen. Hearing ultimate truth, the dull-witted man is bewildered. The wise man, hearing truth, retreats within and appears dull-witted. The ignorant practice meditation and no thought. The wise, like men in deep sleep, do nothing. The ignorant man finds no peace either by effort nor non-effort. The wise man by truth alone is stilled. Though they are by nature self alone, pure intelligence, love, and perfection, though they transcend the universe and are clearness itself, men of the world will not see this through meditation and practices. The ignorant man will never be liberated by his repetitious practices. Blessed is he who by simple understanding enters timeless freedom. Because he desires to know God, the ignorant man can never become that. The wise man is God because he is free of desire and knows nothing. Unable to stand steady and eager for salvation, the ignorant perpetuate the illusion of world. Seeing the world as the source of all misery, the wise cut it off at the root. The fool thinks peace comes by controlling the mind. He will never attain it. The wise one knows truth and is stillness itself. For he who thinks knowledge is things and ideas, how can there be self-knowledge? The wise do not see separate things, only the timeless self. The fool tries to control the mind with the mind. What folly! The wise one delights in self alone. There is no mind to master. Some believe in existence, others believe nothing exists. Rare is the one who believes nothing and is never confused. Weak intellectuals may believe the self is one without other, but being mired in illusion, they do not actually know self, so live out their lives in misery. The mind of one thinking liberation depends on things for perception. The mind of the liberated one perceives nothing and is free of desire. Timid men fear sensory experience much as they do tigers. They seek refuge in caves and try to unthink the world. Sensory experiences are like elephants, who upon encountering a desireless man see him as a lion. they immediately turn on their heels, or if unable to escape, stay on to flatter and serve him. A man with no doubts, who knows only self, has no need of practice or liberation. Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, eating, he lives as he is, happily. One whose mind is emptied and unconflicted by the mere hearing of truth sees nothing to do, nothing to avoid, nothing to warrant his indifference. The sage does whatever appears to be done without thinking of good or bad. His actions are those of a child. Depending on nothing, one finds happiness. Depending on nothing, one attains the supreme. Depending on nothing, one passes through tranquility to oneself. With that, I'm ending today's reading of chapter 18, verses 29 to 50 from Ashtavakra Gita. This chapter has 100 verses on pure non-duality. I will be continuing reading verses through 51 to 100 in segments over the next few videos. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.